The movie Rust will be relaunched, with all of the main actors resuming their roles. The news sparked a wave of speculation. More information regarding the horrific tragedy that killed cinematographer Halyna Hutchins on the Rust set comes to light. At a scene in which Baldwin held the prop gun that fired a live round during the movie's shooting, 2 people had been shot. Souza, the director, was hurt, while Halyna Hutchins, the director of photography, passed away.
Baldwin is in a state of shock. He freezes for 24 excruciating seconds.
But a lot of queries and worries remain in light of the latest updates. How did a fatal shooting occur with what was allegedly a prop? Is it common to get hurt while using guns on movie sets? Who is to blame for such a fatal shooting? What happened on the set of Rust? According to court documents, Baldwin was informed that the gun was empty before the fatal occurrence on October 21, 2021. Hannah Gutierrez-Reed was the movie's armorer. She placed 3 firearms on a cart outside the area where the scene was being played. Assistant director Dave Halls allegedly delivered one of the firearms to Baldwin while it was still loaded with live ammunition. An assistant director reportedly described the weapon as a full gun, according to a search warrant submitted to a Santa Fe court. On January 31, more than a year after Hutchins was fatally shot on the Rust film set by a gun that was discharged while in the hand of producer-actor Baldwin, charges were brought formally against Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed. They were charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Santa Fe District Attorney Mary CARMACK-ALTWIES formally lowered the second of 2 charges, which had a firearm enhancement that carried a 5-year prison sentence. After defense lawyers argued that it was unconstitutional, both were not detained. Prosecutors charged Baldwin with working on Rust as both a producer and an actor. Gutierrez-Reed was charged because he was the armorer, the one in control of the weapons on the set, and the one who loaded the gun on that day of the shooting. Fun fact, the director of the 1990 film The Hunt for Red October almost passed on Alec Baldwin for the part of Jack Ryan because he believed Baldwin's voice to be too high-pitched. Baldwin had to persuade the director to allow him to try out for the role before he was able to land it. Baldwin and Reed could currently be sentenced to a maximum of 18 months in jail and fines of nearly $5,000 if a jury finds them guilty. Both have pleaded not guilty. Alec Baldwin is now blaming prosecutors for abusing his constitutional rights in the criminal case he faces. The DA initially defended the choice of Reed, the former district attorney for New Mexico's 9th Judicial District, to the Rust special prosecutor position last summer. Reed decided to jump before she was pushed in response to criticism that she was acting unconstitutionally and in a conflict of interest as a Republican member of the state legislature. Reed made the difficult decision to withdraw from her position as special prosecutor in the Rust case on March 14, 2 weeks before a hearing on prominent Democrat Baldwin's plea to be disqualified from office. Reed, a Republican, was then running for New Mexico state representative in the midterm elections. Baldwin's team has decided that the criminal case can continue in the interim with CARMACK-ALTWIES and a properly appointed special prosecutor sharing responsibilities. Matthew Hutchins' wrongful death lawsuit was settled and dismissed in October 2022, but on February 9, Halyna Hutchins' parents and sisters from Ukraine sued Baldwin and other producers in Los Angeles for negligence. The death of Halyna Hutchins will continue to be litigated for years to come, as at least one civil action in New Mexico has been put on hold for the criminal case. Judge Mary Marlowe Summer will decide in May whether there is sufficient evidence to proceed to trial in the criminal case. How has the industry reacted to this? Hutchins was a member of the International Cinematographers Guild, which referred to her passing as a terrible loss and backed a full investigation into this tragic event. Many others paid respect to Hutchins and expressed shock at the shooting, including the director James Gunn and the actor PATRICIA. Others advised against jumping to conclusions about Baldwin or the crew's involvement in the shooting after certain media outlets and Twitter users acted carelessly and prematurely. Saying otherwise makes you out to be stupid, Gunn wrote in a tweet. No one should be held responsible for this until there is an investigation into what happened, he added. Who, in your opinion, is to blame for such tragic accidents? Comment below.